Right, well, next up on your Feel Good Breakfast show this morning, this man right here, if he looks familiar, then hey, you might be right. We're talking to Leon Gropp. He is our musical guest this morning, of course, internationally acclaimed guitar duo. He was part of that CH2, and he joins us this morning with his solo offering, a brand new single that is here. Leon, how are you, my friend?
Great to be here. Thanks,
Good to
guys.
see you, man. There's a cup of coffee for you to enjoy it. I hope you're well and you're awake as well.
Yeah, I am.
Well, we'll test that. We'll test that.
Well, when you've got a 2.5-year-old at home, this time is already mid-breakfast morning.
I feel you. Listen, let's see if you're switched on before we start chatting about your brand new offering and what's been happening in your life. So we've got a series of rapid fire questions. You've got to answer honestly, all right, and truthfully, as quick as you can. You've got an entire minute. All right, are you ready?
Brilliant.
Here we go. Start the clock. Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram.
If you had a time machine, where would you travel? Past or future?
Past.
Aha. Beach getaway or wild retreat?
Wild for sure.
Iron Man or Captain America?
It's a tough one. Captain America.
Oh yes, chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Summer or winter?
Winter.
Toilet roll, over or under?
Over.
Yes. Pineapple on pizza or not?
No, not at all.
Movies or books?
Books.
Sweet or salty?
Salty.
Last album you bought?
Michael Jackson, actually.
All right. Favorite color?
Blue.
Morning person or night owl?
Not any one of those. Clearly.
Favorite word?
Woo. Okay. I suppose.
Okay. Fruits or vegetables?
Veggie.
All right. Cats or dogs?
Dogs for sure.
You're doing well. Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise?
Tough one. Brad.
Bacon or Nutella?
Bacon.
Who is the last person you texted?
My wife.
Favorite sport?
Oh, tennis.
In My Feelings challenge or Tide Pods challenge?
Oh my word, I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right, well that's it. Dude, we got to 20 questions.
That's not too bad.
That is amazing.
Must be some sort of record, I suppose.
It's some sort. I think you're right up there, man. Basically, the In My Feelings challenge, where you jump out of a moving car and you start dancing alongside it. Have you seen it?
No, actually not.
It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Don't try it at home, okay? It's very, very dangerous. Thank you very much, Leo, for joining us this morning. I mean, you've been in the music industry for ages now, over a decade as well. But now you've decided to bring us a solo offering. Tell us what's the deal, what's the thinking behind this, where are you currently?
You know what, being part of an instrumental duo, kyk nou net hoe lekker. For a long, for literally 10 years, it was only instrumental music, and I've always written music, and lyrica is my belangrik. So I've sort of ventured into the solo. You know, there's always that one guy of a boy band that breaks away, you know, so it was bound to happen. And writing songs, it was very important for me to get out my own songs there as well.
Exactly. Do you enjoy songwriting? Is this a passion of yours within the music?
It is, but I don't write. I write about very deep stuff. It's about as commercial as rat poison, but that's okay. You know, I've made peace with that. I think for me, it's kind of to get the wannabe poet in me out there. Also.
Yeah. Which is great, man. It's nice to see a bit of a different flavor to you and what you can offer. But do you feel that your time with CH2, I mean, we love the two of you. You're absolutely brilliant. Do you feel it has shaped you in some sort of way in terms of being a solo artist right now? I mean, have you really been able to explore throughout being a part of the duo who you are?
I suppose anything you do in life shapes you, and that being, I mean, it was a long time. So I would never take away the experience, want to take away the experience that I got there. I think as a solo artist, some of the stuff I've learned there and the experiences and the people I've met really is valuable for me as to offer something unique also today.
And we can't wait to hear that, man. And if you had to describe it to listeners, we know you from the guitar duo, you guys are brilliant, but how would you describe your sound maybe going forward? What is it that you really want to establish within the music industry?
I think for me, it is offering meaningful lyrics that is thought of, and still something that you know doesn't sound too way off. You know, it needs to have a familiarity to it. So something that people will still enjoy without being pretentious or anything. I think, it's creating a sound that's, especially the lyrics and obviously the sound-wise, I would like to always go harmonious and, I always hear strings when I write. So something in the line.
Well, that's how you wired, that's who you are as well. I'm sure you're going to be able to come up with rather interesting and creative content as well. Being a dad, let's say, of 2-year-old, it's going to be quite interesting to see what is coming from your pen. How was this journey for you? Taking a look back, 10 years in the music industry, it's been an incredible journey. And making the transitions and those difficult decisions for you. I mean, if you had to put it in a nutshell, what was that like for you?
Yeah, it is daunting. It's always daunting. I mean, it's been literally, I think it's been 15 years, since I started out. I first did some other stuff and sang in a boy band actually for like years. I don't talk about that often. But anyway, no, the whole transition to solo was absolutely daunting. Even though I've been in the industry, it feels like for a million years, it's still, you never know, and that self-doubt's always there. It's weird how we as humans, and I'm actually reading about it at the moment, is how we're almost wired to compare ourselves with others, and that was my biggest challenge in a way. I mean, I'm a confident person, but I'm actually also very introvert in a way. So it was that the inside stuff was the hardest stuff. That battles with yourself.
Where you really have to go and dig deep, man.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
can imagine. Leon, thank you very much for joining us this morning, man. We can't hear more of that solo offering. We're going to unpack it. What is it called? All of those kind of things. We're going to hear you perform as well. So stick around. Leon Gropp on your Feel Good Breakfast show this morning.